Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. We're late. How late are we? It's 10 after 9, but everything will be fine. Clementine. Let's go. So, I have a surprise for later. That I'll show later. It's for my dad. Kinda. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? Here we go. Hope you're getting your notifications. I have a mess on my desk. What's new? How are you, everybody? Welcome back. What a weekend it has been. Windy. Just cleaning up a little bit. Yes. What's up, everybody? Do a little roll call here in a sec. Got some cleanup I should be doing. Mud flaps. Screws. That's what I got to do. I got to pick these up. So, yeah. How's everybody doing? Ladies and gentlemen. I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Just cleaning up because I'm Messy Marvin on the scene mostly. And I don't want to lose things, so I'm putting a couple things away right now. Yeah. Wild Bill, Boss 223, Kelly, Eric Quinn, Mountain RC, Kelly Klein. I think I said that. I don't remember. Who else? Pop back in. I saw Steve George, Mike Bird, Francis Conti, Honey Chuck in the house. What up? Eric Quinn, Mike Bird, Steve George, Eddie K. Right on. Good to see ya. There's a little thing poking down right there. I don't know. Maybe you can tell what that is. Let me know in the comments below. My wife can't stand it, but I started hanging up planes in this room. Because I'm trying to clean the garage so I can get some honeydews done. I got to paint and sand the door and stuff. But, I mean, it's my office. I'm doing it. I cleaned up the T6 and got it up. It was dusty, like hanger dusty. Mountain RC, I saw you posting up that FMS Avanti. That's cool. People were complaining about the paint scheme. I think it looks pretty neat. And what's the wingspan? Like 51 inches, 53 inches, something like that? It's not bad on a 90. Thrust vectoring if you want it. I mean, I'd like to do it. Honey Chuck, Air Vexed. Yeah, my garage, I got a garage full in the ceiling, and I've got crawl spaces with them. And I got enough ceiling here. I get a few more, I'm afraid. Yeah. Right. So what's going on? Yeah. So I didn't get to fly. Did you guys get to fly? Who got to fly? I'm excited to get to get out though. I got that new little 262 I'm pretty pumped about. Got some batteries for it. I got an Aero Scout. Finally, I've been wanting one for a while. I'm looking forward to get that out as well. How about you guys? When's this Avanti coming around? What's up, John Graham? Did you guys see? Did I have the F86 video done last week on the Saturday show? Probably not. Did you guys see the F86 video? I thought it was amazing. I don't think I'm over 1,000 views yet. It's driving me nuts. Guys, watch it. Raining. It's just been windy. I've been working on that stinking garage all weekend, but I did get away. Big Mike finally got the F4, been flying that. That's wonderful. Missing plug adapters. For which Ultra Micro? Got the JST style. Yeah, 262. F86 was awesome. Yeah, thanks. I saw a lot of you guys in the comment section. The rest of you, what's wrong? Come on. Let's see. I'm going to see how many views it has right now. It's if it's under 1,000. Oh my gosh. It's still under 1,000. That's a good video, the F86. Bobby K closes the show with a rip on the F86. That's a good video, dude. That's what happens though. If they don't get them to me new, then I get them when I get them. The newness is over. You know what I mean? That the YouTube gold of it all, the algorithm business. Yeah, it was. I thought it was a great video. Also, Airvex blew up a SMC pack flying to low voltage. It was interesting. I bet. What's up, Tim Smith? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, just didn't get seen. I don't think I get them excited about sending me that stuff unless these videos are getting seen. But I think, whatever, you know, I would like to do that one, but that's all right. I pulled down my P40 because there's some things I thought I might want to do. That thing's so old. What do you guys think about the foamies you've had for a really long time? Do you feel like do you get to where you don't trust them after they've been hanging up for a long time? Do you feel like your glue joints get brittle and stuff like that when they have been hanging for a while? I kind of feel that way, if I'm being honest. My motor mount's definitely loose on the P40, which I need to fix the front end on. Send them. Send them. I got it. On the road again, says Boss, flying the Ultra Micros. I can't wait to get that little tiny thing, that Ultra stick UMX. Yeah. 20 or so still in the box. I wouldn't worry about that as much. What's up, Slaps? Dad, awesome. I got a surprise for you in a minute, Dad. And you touch up your foamies every couple months. Wow. Check the hinges. Yeah, so on my P40, it bros. I've had that P40 since, I mean, I did that video 8 years ago or something, probably, for MRC, long time ago. I mean, give them a tug, look and send it. What I'm worried about is the landing gear, but it's because I've glued them and fixed them a handful of times already. But now the motor mount is loose. I don't have any epoxy. I really don't generally dig on, what am I trying to say? CA on those. I like epoxy if I have to fix a motor mount, but we'll bring it in. I rearranged the room. I mean, I'm working on the room. I didn't rearrange it, but I had move stuff around to hang up the T6. I'm getting ready to have a big butcher block table in here, which is awesome. So I'll be able to get rid of this table. I'm going to throw up another shelf. But I do need to replace the spinner and prop on the FMS P40. And I noticed the motor mount's loose, so we're going to take a look at that today. I might have epoxy out there. So if so, I'll go get some, mix some up. Now's the time. My cartoon, yeah, those paint schemes turned out pretty good on the race cars. I got one hanging up in the garage. I got a it's dirty now because I was running it outside. The T6 I have is the old E-Flight one, Olson. If you go way back in my Instagram, it stock was silver and blue. I did mine up like Canadian Harvard. Mine is, I went nuts. I put lights on it. I changed the exhaust stack. I changed the tires. I put avionics on it. I used solder for spark plug wires and stuff. I went, it's hanging up. There's no way I'm getting it down. But you remember what I'm talking about? I put the Freewing 4S power system in it when they were selling that hop-up Bearcat on 2-blade power system. Dude, I have so many wires in there. I got the Freewing light modules for the landing lights, and stuff is sequenced. Everything works the way it's supposed to. Landing lights and even lights, like rock lights, like down by the struts. That thing's been around a minute. I wonder. Let me see if I can find it on Instagram real quick. Let's. I want to open another window. What's going on? I don't see opening another window. That's kind of weird. Yeah, David, yes. UV light zone, ozone from appliances. My stuff just lives where it lives. Oh yeah, the Aero Scout. I've flown a ton of them. I just have never had one of my own. I'm like so pumped about it. We might build it later. It depends. Most of y'all don't want to hear it, but I kind of I've been so busy all weekend. I a little bit want to nerd out on my 3D printed Land Rover some more. I got some bits in, bumpers, and there's some fab work to do. The light kit, which is going to be awesome. I got the lenses in, a little bit of window work. But yeah, man, we went out with him today. Those things are fantastic. But we'll save that for later. I think this show probably needs to designate a time for the truck talk, and then it's a segment, and then it's over. What the Sigma? And then it's over. Fly that next. What, Eric? Which? The T6? I got so much paint on that thing. It flies really good. I'm scared to fly it, though. Maybe I'll bring it down for y'all next week. I've shown it to you guys before, though. But yeah, why can't I open another window? I'd love to show you. There it is. All right. Let me see if I can pull it up. See, if I don't put media after it, there's a bunch of other clowns. Come on, man. There we go. I don't want to log in, bro. I just want to look at stuff. Okay. Oh, this will be cool. All right, so let me bring you back in, the chat back in. We're gonna show you guys that don't do Instagram what you're missing, bro. How about that? Keith Christie, what's happening? Fly T6 next. I got a video of it. It's from forever ago, though, y'all. Forever ago. All right, we are going to share screen, and we're going to my Instagram. Now, it's really for your phone, but we're going to look at it on desktop. Okay, cool. It's working. So we're just going look at some of these. We're just going to scroll through. I've showed you guys some of this stuff before, but what I'm going to go in the Wayback Machine and show you the T6. No, don't make me do this. I don't want to log in. Come on. Fine. Olson Aviation. I will put up our video of the Kristen Eagle this week. I filmed Kelly's flight on the Christian Eagle. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so we got to go way back, guys, to get to this T6. And I don't know how to search it any other way. But see, these have way more views than the likes they show. This is the curse of doing social. There's such good stuff on this Insta, you guys. It doesn't take any time either to consume it. But the T6 is way back though, y'all. But it's worth it. I want to show you because I took like 10 photos of it that are pretty nice. The golden nugget. This one has over 1 million views of the Cirrus. Here, let's see if it lets me show it to you guys real quick. Nailed it. Look at it. Can you see that? So what is this? 1 million plays or something? Is that what that is? I don't even think this is the original one I put out, to be honest. All right. Oh no, man. Made it start all over again. My bad. It's gonna be worth it though. Yeah, you guys talk to each other. That's a short. Yes, it is. I got some that went pretty good. Okay, so we're where we left off. That's cool. Still got a ways to go, so I apologize, but that's all right. What else are we gonna do? There's so much good stuff. This one here is over 1 million as well. I'm pretty sure, but I don't want to open it up because it'll start me over. Dylan in the room, what's up, man? Whatever. Some of those. Okay. Jump in the SCX6. I mean, there's some gold, y'all. I mean, really. There's that. That's on the that's all the love it has, and it's on the website at Horizon. And that's all. No, that's how many people actually click through if your name is there in a shout out. My first hard body back in the day. My gosh. These were the days. We're going back in time. I mean, clean shave. What? When I started first flying trucks, the news. Dude, my first crawler. Well, the Deadbolt was the first crawler. These were fun. Doing the shows with Horizon. The live stream game was fresh. Just getting on my feet. These are the first couple planes, man. After picking myself back up, like the Sukhoi and the Mustang were like the first two planes from Horizon that came. And FMS had just started sending me this stuff. Yeah, F-18 as well. That's right. We broke it open with Hobby Zone. Some of those planes. That was neat. Oh, yeah, there's the jug. There's the camo paint I use for everything. Time Tunnel. I'm telling you, this is Captain Mike time back here now. There's my T6 right there. But we'll get a way better deal. Captain Mike. There's the Little Ranger. When I shaved my face trying to convince you guys I was young. Yeah. Spent all this money to design this merch, and then the dude quit. Custom paint scheme. Craig Beaven has this F4 right now. Some creator spotlight had me on one time. Back when the studio was black, everybody used to make fun of me, but it looked actually really cool. First time I had the Kansas Tornado. All right, I think there are multiple pictures. Here's the T6. This is what we were going for. And so I sold it, man. Craig Beaven has it. So these tires are not stock. I took the strut covers off. This plane does not come with lights. I took their stub off and made my own cold weather exhaust stack. And this is after I had got done with the job. I put some avionics back in here. I used the antenna for a P-38 right there. The wing of a F86 crash for the avionics hump. And then I got a control rod doing a V-wire back there. Pretty fun. That's rock and roll days and Muncie stuff right there. Yeah, I mean, I put out a video on this. It's way back there, guys. You can see it, but that's my grandpa's plane, y'all. I got lights all over it. Tail, fuse, up and down, landing lights. Oh, man. This isn't the original post on this because the original post had a ton more pictures. Now I got to go through them like this. Sure. Oh, yeah, we interviewed him.
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah.
Did you hear that Warbirds Over Grapevine was canceled? Hey, some of us are here rocking it anyway. Dennis and Son, what's up? Farm Flyer, Dennis Farley. And
hey guys, wish you were here.
We're out here flying anyway. So yeah, Warbirds Over Grapevine is canceled. You can still contribute to Snowball Express, but that will stop us nonetheless. We've been flying turbine jets and flex jets and HSD Viper jets. It's your pilot. Pilots. Check it out. Hey, check out our training video, Warbird Crosswind training video on our YouTube channel with the E-Flight P47. Links in the bio. Thanks for coming by. Check.
That looks good. That looks good, right?
One. Hey, Instagram.
There's the P40 right there.
Golly, they're hurting.
Let's just watch it.
Man, I knew I should have been
not?
on high rate. This. A little bit of left. Rudder.
It's wrong way. There we go.
Left rudder.
This is the same P40.
Goodness. I missed this. Dead sticking. Now I'm pouring back into idle. Back pressure, hold her off, level. Land on 2. Right rudder, steer your feet. And here we go.
Yeah, I'm calling it quits.
We're getting eaten alive by mosquitoes.
Ah,
There we go. Beautiful.
tundra mosquitoes.
Oh,
There was it.
stick a monkey pants.
That
Steer your
was-
feet. Steer your feet. You know what always happens? If I land in low rate, I don't have enough authority on my rudder. But that was gorgeous.
Golly, they hurt. I'm Captain Mike. You got.
Let's just watch some of this stuff. Why not? Look at this high alpha business. I still have this bunny fighter. Lost a carrot.
Couldn't decide to take the carrot with me or not. Yo, dude. We got to do it again, man.
Let's do it again.
And there it goes.
This is a time machine today, guys. Thanks for doing the ride with me. I'm having fun.
Ooh, doing it again. Good.
Yeah, that
Power
bunny
in,
fighter's a real
nose high,
Russian
flaps in.
scheme. Pretty
Look at this.
crazy.
Work it. Look at that.
Had some really good pictures taken of this. Still got it. Still got that, man.
Do an intro and be done. Let's intro. Beautiful.
I'm telling you, that Warbird's killer. I love that jug. Another different day with the bunny fighter.
Get out of here.
I like the custom ones, man. When you see me get slow, listen to the throttle. It's up. You know what I mean? It's juiced.
It's very high vis now.
Silly rabbit. Bombs are for kids. There's a carrot.
Cool.
It's a carrot.
Dude, those are still the original landing gear from when I crunched the snot out of it at full speed. Remember that?
Fun. These are going to be butter.
First.
OG Cherokee.
Pilot.
Hi. Ooh. Yep.
Pilot Ryan here. Free Wing A4 custom. Mike, your video in the stupidest wind ever.
I like the
is
lightning
a
bolts,
riot.
guys. I cannot lie.
Look at that thing. Oh my word.
Watch this stuff. I put lights on that one too. Total custom paint job.
Solid. Nose up, push. It's so calm. I'm cutting power now. It didn't very often
Come
get
on.
a dead.
And everybody
safe
used to have so
something,
much
but that
trouble
was a
this
sweet
plane.
one. It's all
Our
about
buddy,
execution. Look at that, man! Didn't even run off.
Oh, Anthony
Lights
Lachey
are
has this
from
plane
Motion
now.
RC.
Dude, check out the
Decals
beautiful
are
paint
from
scheme and the
Cali
wash. It's weathered.
Roadrunners.
Come on. Satin over all of it, so the decals
Shock 'em,
don't look
boys.
stupid.
Sweet. Free Wing A4 custom. Mike, your video. What you looking at? What you looking at?
Mike put
Huh?
Justin
Who,
Timberlake
me?
in a plane.
Hit the three.
Yeah. Man, what a shot. That's a real shot we got on that Bearcat. Can you believe how perfect that is framed? Like, the rudder's not off kilter. It's like perfectly centered. Everything is like, Mike wanted me to dive down on him so he could get that shot. And that's what, that's real.
Look. Man, I would love to have a nice big B25. There's no flaps on that one either, is there?
See those lights at the wheels down low?
What?
It's like rock lights.
Oh, yeah, I bet. I wonder if that's a thrust line thing or a weight thing. It's also
it might be a thrust liner.
It's also partly a twin thing. Because if you think about the power to weight, it's grossly out of scale. And so you'll have
That's that old silver and blue.
like the
E-Flight.
real one would never have that
28.
power to weight ratio your model has. Man, I would love to have a nice big B25. There's no.
Here we go. Maybe. I don't know. I took a lot of photos of this thing. Can you believe that? Robart tires, got the straight treads on it. Took off the strut covers. Made that stack out of a F5 rocket. Yeah, you kind of can see the engine. There's our HSD Jets guy right there. Graka, Chris. Mike's A4, big old 130.
Pilot Instagram. Hey,
We had some really good pictures
HS.
on the web.
hey everybody. How about see this?
Oh, that's when we were going to go to Joe Knoll, but got like rained out. Oh, that was neat. I ended up putting lights on that one. I'm sorry. At this point, I'm looking for something specific.
Selfie stick. Teasing tonight's video on YouTube. Here we go.
Check this
Full
out.
video tonight. Click the link in the bio to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Smash the bell so you can see the full video tonight. Whoa, no. That's not going to end well. Or is it? Stay tuned to find out. See ya. Selfie stick. Tease it.
Ain't no sunshine.
Oh yeah. I mean, get out of here.
That looks
right?
good.
Isn't that cool?
Man, we had a ball. This is the one I was looking for, and then I'll go full screen. This better sun, and I think there's some shots of the engine on this one. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. I even put the Pratt and Whitney placard on it. I had a lot of wires to run, so I slit the wheel well and then painter caulked it back in for the lights and whatever I was running back up into the fuse. And they had a stub out on the original one, and you can see this panel I made right here, the screws. That's a bleach bottle. Robarts. And then I put my aluminum foil tape where the strut would compress because I'm a nerd. And it makes it look legit. Little tiny detail right there that I put on. Nothing big deal. Cali graphics. I wish I had a close-up of this antenna stuff in the cockpit I did. Yep, that's it. All right, we're getting out of here. I don't know. Let's see. Might as well see what else.
10 minutes.
Oh, this is the picture that I've talked about before, y'all. I was just looking at our at Harvard T6s, just for scale references and stuff. And I Googled, RCAF Harvard. Dad, you still in here? This popped up in Google. That's my grandfather, and that's my grandma holding her hair back. And so I made that E-Flight did not come with these antenna masts and avionics humps. And I didn't do the wire, but I still could. But it blew my mind. This is the truth. I stumbled upon this doing a Google search. I knew right away it was my mom and dad, my grandma and grandpa. I saw mom in the back before I saw the tail numbers. This is how it all started long ago. That's the truth. Can you imagine though? You're me and you're just kind of researching these paint schemes because you're going to do one up like your grandpa. And you see them looking at you full screen on the computer.
Kelly.
It's enough to hit you in the feels. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the T6. That's the one that was in Muncie. Ooh-wee. Oh, I just saw a kid. I'm just going to get some more coffee. I'll be right back. Yeah. If you're not doing Instagram, you've missed a lot. Those are fun. There was a time when I was doing those posts every day. I mean, if you want to keep up with a guy, holy smokes. Because I got to be honest, when I was leaving Motion, I was trying to be nice. And I didn't know how things were going to go because nobody talked about it. I think they just wanted us to leave. And so I didn't want to step on any toes, so I wasn't doing full-fledged reviews yet. So I didn't come back to the YouTube channel and start going hard until I knew it was done. So I started going hard on Instagram. Dylan, right? That plane, that T6, did the P-38 with the wonky camera land? Yes, it did. With the camera way off to the side, and there's a video of it, dude. So, yeah, it landed. I sold that plane within this last year. I sold it at the last swap meet. And I hate getting rid of some of this stuff. I mean, I did a custom paint on that P-38. I had 2 P-38s at one time. I did a silver one, a few different schemes, and then that green one, the 23 Skidoo. That was easy to do because you just paint the cowlings and the spinners, order up your decals, and it was good. But I did the suspension struts and all that. I'll be right back. Yeah, Brian, nuts. So it makes sense how to hang up this T6 where I'm sitting under it, bro. Some complete left lunatic owns it now. Anyway. So that stuff's out there. Same with the P-38, the silver one. I told you guys about it the other day, I think, where I did. Go watch those old videos, guys. Check out that Instagram stuff. I mean, if you got nothing else going on, man. And why did I sell it? Because I don't keep the motion planes. Because I'm not going to fly it. I'm not gonna promote for them because they still have my likeness. I'm still selling planes for them. I'm not going to sell any more than what they got already. Hold on, man. Tell that boy good night. Okay. Memory lane chicane. What's that, Fred? You just, I remember him buzzing the house. But yeah, Jay Woody, that's why I got rid of it. What's up? What's up? What's up? So 50 minutes, not bad. Little stroll down memory lane. Holy smokes. And what a stroll it was. Pretty neat. I need one of those little sprue cutters. Man, I mean, be looking for the weekend, I'd say, Dylan. I'm down too, because all of a sudden it's going to be winter again. And there won't be anything. So, yeah, very cool, man. Fun little walk down memory lane. Let's take a look at this. I feel like it's darker today. Is it? Or is the camera actually acting right today? I think the camera's acting right. Anybody go shopping this week? Nah, we didn't miss any spit shine talk. Not today. Dylan, I've got the little ME262. Like, I got all kinds of stuff. I'd like to get you a rip on that Rafale too. But man, I got to get some work done, dude, so we can play with this stuff. All right, let's take this old broken spinner off and inspect and or glue this motor mount. Let's see. I know I grabbed a screwdriver a minute ago for myself. What the Sigma? Did Bobby go on last night? Is it 2 millimeter, guys? I forget. Say that W word one more time. What W word, Ben? I forget. What W word? Yeah, Fred. It is 2 millimeter. Don't worry. Wild Bill, thanks, man. I got me some tools. I got a really cool 3D. I know, guys, some of you guys can't handle the truck deal, so I'm trying to wait. But, Dad, you cannot leave. Or tell me before you leave, because this one's for you, Buckaroo. And those who are, is this a 2 millimeter? Yes. A red spinner? No way. You're probably right. Wild Bill, thank you, man. Spinner, chicken dinner. I did do some custom on this plane, though. The numbers, the Flying Tiger, I changed. I got a pilot in here that's super scale. I fixed the camo lines that were shit bad. And I put these look at the wheels. I painted those on. See, that's the legit Flying Tiger decal right there. Way better than the stock one that it had. I think I changed the eyes too. But yeah, this number 49 is not, I forget who it is now, but it is not Eric Quinn. I don't know how big your Defiant is. What's the wingspan on it? What's up, CTC? I know I had a set of pliers somewhere. These will do. Man, that spinner blew apart, dude. This motor is not in its mount at all. I hope it's not awful. If it is, dude, I'll get another one. I like this plane a lot. I always wanted to do, I did the Flying Tiger because it was already half done. You know what I mean? But I always wanted to do an all green one. Pearl Harbor style. Okay. This is one of those where it's the plastic sleeve in the this is the FMS P40, and I got videos of it. It's all over my Instagram way back in the day. I've had this for many years. I don't remember if it was a prop strike. I think it was more like it blew apart and out of balance. Brrr, loosened up the mount. So this is really loose. The V, you still got the V1. Do you have this one too, Fred? Completely different planes. That V1 was a hot piece of garbage compared to this newer one. Not to be mean. Oh, this is the front end just blew apart one day. So I need to re-glue the motor mount is what's going on this one now. I kind of want to just hang this one up and get another one, but I don't have any business doing that. I'll paint this green where it got chewed up. And the nose is so long and the battery goes so far back, there's no really seeing in there. So this is like, I want to try to get the motor out of the way. You have the V2, awesome. Yeah, that's right. How'd you give me the parts? This probably still has a Futaba in it. Oh, it has no receiver in it. That's cool. I'll go Spectrum. That's cool. Here's what's goofy. It's got, look at T-plug 4S 650 kV kind of deal. Well, being unplugged is going to make it easy to get the motor out of the way, I suppose. The Super Timber, it's still out there. I'm busy. And if this is a business, that's a write-off. All right. If I can do it without stripping them, I would like to take the motor out of the way so I can fix the, you know what I'm saying, the motor mount. Don't mind the Dean's plug. No, I'm still waiting on that little slow stick. But I do have the 262 to show you guys. And an Aero Scout needs assembled. But I kind of thought I'd get some glue in this dude. If you guys are into it, it's 10 o'clock where I'm at. That's too small to be worth a damn. Sometimes the best thing to do for Phillips is a flathead. I do not want to strip these. It's already. It's already. That's why you go flathead, dudes. Sometimes. I got to go get it out of the garage, though. That one's too little. 642 in Baltimore. I'll be back. Let me go get a flathead. I don't know if we're going to get to this dude or not. I mean, it'd be a lot easier to glue it if I had the motor out of the way. Sometimes, though, you just go CA and screw it. You know what I mean? As much as I want to epoxy it, we'll give it one try with the flathead. I don't mind the Dean's plugs, except all my stuff doesn't have them anymore. I actually decided I wanted to, that Avian ESC I was going to put in the Beaver for reverse thrust. The FMS F86 has a 100 amp ESC stock, and that's what I got. So I'm thinking that thing deserves the brakes. So that's what's going to happen. 986. Funny. Is it stripped or is it already loose? This wouldn't be a bad one for Gorilla Glue. I don't have any. Okay, it's loose. That's cool. Big honking motor, y'all. The part's not broken, just needs glue. That's all. That's all. You guys that crashed know what I'm talking about. All right. I got a flathead and a bigger Phillips. I just want to goop it to death. And I want the motor out of the way so I can do it. Maybe. Super glue. I like thicker viscosity on stuff like this. But I don't crash, I change gains. Yeah. I just like messing with stuff. I mean, the face blew off of it, y'all. This what me. I mean, if you've seen the videos, you'd be like, yeah, he did not crash this because he owns it. But it chewed its face off. I mean, you can see the foam. Thanks, Pops, for the super chat. I think I have epoxy in the garage, but both A and B parts. So I might do that, you guys. 2218. Okay, one more screw. What I want to do is see where its stock location was, because down and right thrust, right? Come on. I think it's a light headband. This must be wires holding it up at this point. Pretty slick air cooling on this. Come on, man. Starting to piss me off at this point. I really could have just done it without taking it off or out. There. There it is. There it is. You out of here, Bill? This 1450, I mean, it's a 57-inch wingspan on this. So I really kind of want to inspect it. Like, a lot of times you can tell where the thing is supposed to be. And that's what I'm trying to discover right now. And I think that needs to pull forward a little. I would like that big LX P40, except that I don't want to outfit it with all new electronics, because I think that's what I'd have to do. And what's nice about getting this cleared out like this, sometimes what I'll do is like almost camphor it, like dig in a little bit around it, so I get more of a bead. And send it with CA and call it a day, dude, because I do not want to pull this all the way out. I don't think there's any reason to. And it might not be easy to. And this wasn't a problem until the face blew off. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's just not super obvious where it's supposed to go. I think it got itself twisted in there a little bit. It's kind of trying to twist it. But it ain't gonna let me. That's all right. That's okay. No, I can't. I mean, I do more damage trying to get it out than just putting it in place. But I got it twisted a little bit better straight. Remove wrenched motor mount. I think we're going to CA the dog fiddlings out of this. Yeah, I do. We'll turn on a little bit more light. All right. Okay. Enough messing around. We're just going to go for it. I need thin viscosity to wick around this at this point. So epoxy would be a no-show on this. At this point. All right. How do I want to do it? Kind of something like that, man, where I can get the I gotta mess with the stand a little bit. Sit, Ubu, sit. All right. I can one-handed adjust this stand. I like these scissor stands. Let's do one more. One-handed slick and Z gate, baby. Upside down, tilted, that might have been a better idea. But I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah. And then it'll do upside down, do the same thing. I'll start upside down. Okay. Fred, yep. Yeah, I'm liking where it is right now. Got a little camphor. As long as I keep it out of screw holes, I'll be all right. I really want it straight up and down, but this is going to have to be good enough. Let's test the glue. That it's coming out. It's coming out. Yay. Oh, yeah. Let's get it. I am not afraid to let it run. Fill those gaps. Ryan Chambers hat has to go backwards for this. Yeah, we're working on it now, huh? Let's not drip it out on the floor like an idiot, though. Like I just did. That's how much I put in it. Was melted in at this point. This is gonna be so much glue, it's gonna like smoke will come out. I don't care. All right, man. Let's go. No, but I got some on me pretty good. I mean, running out the freaking battery hatch. That's okay. That's all right. It's not gonna hurt anything. Okay. It ain't moving. As long as I didn't glue any stinking wires. I didn't. That's nice. Torch. What torch? I'm filling this son of a bitch up. That's what I'm saying. We'll do one more spot again, and that's it. Come on. All right, that's gonna do it. And There we go. That's how you do it. Don't breathe too much. Thank you. I mean, if it's gap filling CA, what are you going to do with it? Fill a gap, brother. I sprayed kicker on the floor, so what I dripped would just get hard instead of smear. She'll kill me. That's all right, though. All right, another one-handed job on the stand. When's the pre-order up on that Avanti, you guys? Oh, no, it's on my pants. She is going to kill me. What I get for doing this sitting down like a punk. CA and baking soda. Yeah, that's supposed to be pretty awesome. She's going to absolutely flip. That's all right. Who cares? What's funny is how they're stuck to my leg, though. Well, 50 cals are shiny now. Man, I glued the dog fiddlings out of that, dude. Yeah, I wonder if debonder will make it work. It's all right. It's, oh, you think there's glue on the bottom of that? I mean, let's mess it up. Let's just mess this plane up. Why don't we? That's all right. It makes it less fearful to fly them. Here's the thing about, if you don't get the thrust line right, you can fix it with washers later. You know what I mean? You can fix it with washers. I think it's probably fine. But we'll see. I'm going to put this son of a gun back together now. It isn't moving. Acetone after it's dry, even Francis, I have acetone here. Will it take the color out of my pants though? They're brand new pants. That's all right, man. The kids have horse lessons and every other thing they want to do. I can get a pair of pants. What's up, Rick Taylor? Yeah, we're fixing planes today, dudes. Feels like the old days. Got CA on my fingers. Blisters on my fingers. Oh, Philip, I've flown this, man. But I will fly it some more. Okay, here we go. Now, it ain't gonna mess up the CG. This has a battery tray. Worst case, slide it back. I always like the 4000s in this and 3600s, I think, back in the day. But I don't think I went with them all the way forward. Back then, I might have, though. All right, let's get this motor in. Motor in. Boop, 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 boop. What I really need, if I was smart, is a magnet on my driver. That magnet sucks. Is it enough to hold it on? Nope. Nope. Barely magnetic. Probably no metal in these. Hardly. All right. I figure you get one started. I'm going to need to probably pull the ESC wires, aren't I? Yes. That's one started. This week got T4590 OV10 Bronco. Next week, big B25 1600. That's a nice looking plane, man. Oh yeah, I remember. This is always a pain because the magnetic nature of the motor, which is why needle nose like this is pretty slick. Atta boy. That's a good one, Steve. That would be a good way to do it. You can put a screw on the driver and wrap a tiny piece of tape around the driver and the screw head to get it started. That is an excellent tip. Or you can do this. That's 3 started. That's a great tip, actually, man. That's a super good tip. I used to fight doing this. A lot of time, I mean, a magnet on your driver when you got the magnet on the motor doesn't help. I'm not letting it dry. It's fine. It's fine. My buddies fly these things with the glue still wet, man. I ain't worried about it. Not at all. Fuel tubing. Yeah, that's a good idea. When you got this magnet, though, you need something like tape or fuel tubing, I think. Or what I did. seems to be fairly appropriate. I've done foam tack too, but not when there's a magnet also. Man, that screw had a ways to go. Guys, we are in the money. Now it's going to need a receiver. Yeah, the tubing trick. Yeah, I mean, just like the tape trick, but I bet you can reuse that tubing over and over. And I checked the X mount on the back of the motor before I put this all back in, and it was good. I ought to get another one of these and make it 6S. I don't know. I don't like the face blown off, though. I think that is fine on the thrust line, ladies and gentlemen. Spinner and new props. Let's go. Let's go. So what's up, you guys? You doing all right? Talk to me like lovers do. What's your next purchase? We were talking about it last week, man. I was really running through the shopping, and I ended up bought other stuff instead. It's probably going to be a 3D printer next. No, dude, I lost a prop blade or two, and it vibrated itself to death. Yeah, Tim, if I want to go bonkers, I have a leftover power system from the was a V1200. That'd probably be perfect. I should have just done it. It's all right. It's okay. This is fine. This is fine. No, man, I'm good with this plane. I've had this thing forever, dude. I owned it from the start. The only trouble I had was retracts. You got the rotational play of these twists and turns, what happens is you get there's a slit in the front of the retract sleeve business. One side rotational play will loosen the screw and the other side will tighten it. So early on, it loosened them, and that was a problem. Here's one thing that's smart too with the stickers is do them before you put them on. That way you can size them up kind of the same. You guys want to see a little bit of what's happening? Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We got 3 blades here. And I got one to kind of go off of to get the first one right. And I don't care if it's perfect or not. but we're going for close. Curtis, that's upside down, dog. And then the stencil one, that's a clean workbench. Bro, I do a lot on here. I do a lot. You know, man, and I'm not much for these decals, but gosh, on these props, man, they just look so legit. It's like, how can you not? So what's nice is to have some little kind of guide, but I ain't worried about it today. I'm just doing it. Let's get it. All right, now they're all going to be like that one. Nice. Close enough. Decals. Uno más, por favor. There. Not bad. I'll take it. Right? Not bad. One's a little off. So what? That was a double. That was a double. Excuse me. Pardon me. Thank you. Okay, doke. Brand new nuts and bolts. So I'm going to go ahead and put the nuts in. There's a little magnet. In the spots they go. Boom. Do they fall out? Yes. So I'm just going to do one. Then fine. We'll do the base. Hold it. And used to, you'd have to always dress these up. Like, because there's a little pin in there and then a hole here. Wild Bill. See you later. Hey, I got to show you something really cool real quick. Dad, you too. And I'm going to bolt it together really quick in a little bit just to mock it up. Dad. It's the bloody Cherokee, dog. It's actually called a Gladiator. That Trimmers truck. Wild Bill, I wanted you to see this too. So I'll bolt it together in a minute, but the grill, Kelly still got to print it. I got a lot of sanding and finishing to do on this one, but bros, see where it says Jeep. Man, it is blowing it out. Come on. See that? 3D printed tailgate Jeep. So yeah, this is the Trimmers truck, Dad. This was going to be killer. This is going to be killer. Inner fenders. I mean, you know, wheel wells, right? 3D print. It's going to be sick. The truck bed is super heavy. But man, me and Kelly are really dialing in these trail trucks. Anyway, yeah, Bill, I wanted to show you before you got out of here. Golly, it's blowing it out completely. That's better. Right? Isn't that cool? I think it's like 13 is what it ends up being. And we've been stretching our chassis out. Like this Land Rover thing I got, it's awesome. Anyway, all right, so you hold the nut back there. And like I was saying, we'll stay on this airplane job for a minute. Yeah, Bill. See you later then. He's getting out of here. So then these black screws are going to be for the prop blades. So we like to get them. Yeah, it's a Jeep truck too, Francis, which is neat. So unlike the old days where I used to have to clean up flashing and this and that to make those these prop blades fit, they're actually fitting now. So that's cool. So again, I just like to get them started. Kind of a gun. I didn't get it started. Oh. I was close. I probably put it in. No, I didn't. Stop it. I thought I had it in there, but I don't. Okay, honey Chuck, I'll check it out. Dude, this 3D print stuff is different. These hard bodies. I don't know if you saw my I think you did, didn't you? The show from last week. But I really had to cut and fab a lot on the Rover to get it to fit that base camp. And then me and Kelly went shopping for, you know, so with this truck bed here, I don't want to chop up the bed. So I'll be either leaf springing or fabbing up stuff to put the shock mounts where the tub side, you know, the bed tubs are. And I do not want to lose the bed. So, but anyway, we were looking at all these chassis, these scale chassis, leaf spring chassis, stuff like this. And man, they're super expensive. And it's like, it boils down to the chassis rails. You can make them if you have to. And Kelly and I have been talking about figuring out a way to just, because these axial base camp kits, I bought another one because it's really good. I was able to fab it, modify No, I've never known an ESC to get hot on a crawler. And we're all running these 2-in-1 systems. So the only room we need for electronics really is the 2-in-1 motor itself, which is only slightly bigger than a regular motor would be. But the beauty is we don't have to have a spot for an ESC. And if you're doing these hard bodies, you can't help but kind of go to scale, right? And so the box back Land Rover over there, no big deal if I had to cut the floor out and things, because it's a box back. I got all kinds of windows and junk and a roof and a back, so you can hide all that. But on this truck, I do not want to cut into that body. But Dad, I'm going to try to make it trimmers. So is that trimmers truck? Is it tan or is it like baby blue? Whatever it is, it's like rusty and dusty, if I remember right. And guys, when you're doing these, you just do one bolt at a time because they'll fall out if you don't. And then get I do want to I have enough screws to just mock that up, bolt that together real quick. And you guys still here? 30 folks, 2 hours. We're doing airplane stuff. Kelly and I were talking about doing a segment that was about trucks. Maybe in the future where we actually really talk about them, like bring him on. And because we're doing this stuff together, we're kind of in sky blue, well worn. Yes. So like sky blue and little rusty and dusty. Cool. Was there a bunch of junk in the back of that bed in that movie too? I gotta have to see that. King Rat, does that hub feel stronger than the factory? I mean, this is stock replacement parts. I didn't have any trouble for the longest time, and then I think I did break my original one finally, and then the spare did not last long. Ideally, you would have a metal bracket. I wonder if the Spitfire bracket from Flightline could be made, modified. I mean, everything can be modified. But what'd be really slick is if there's a metal piece that banded those together a little bit. But we're taking our chances again. Maybe I just flew it too hard. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is the factory deal. So just another one of the same. But I think we got a brittle plastic YouTube it. Yes, they have stuff in the back, shovels and stuff. Right on. I'm gonna have to. That one's way less pieces, but more finish work. He's got to print the grill still, which I'm super excited to get. And who knows? Maybe I over tightened it last time. I don't know. But I don't remember them going together this well. Like I said, back in the day, you used to have to mess with these quite a bit to get the blades to fit. I kind of like seeing an even amount of screw sticking out on these. We'll have this spinner on in a minute, y'all. Sweet, Dad. Yeah, I'll make 2 of them because I want one too, brother. He's printing me a second body already. Because, all right, I'll talk to you. Dude, I don't know. Do I do them at the same time? Or just do yours first? That was that was my plan. I told him 2 right away because I want one too. And I wanted to make you one. It'll be it'll be a crawler, so it won't be fast. I gotta get a 3D printer, Dad, because I keep bogging up Kelly's stuff now. Both same time. Honeychuck wants one too. This Cherokee. You guys, Kelly, where you at, dude? Kelly, you got to do one too. Let's do a build along thing. We got to do an off night, Kelly, like Friday when it's not or Thursday. Thursday. Yeah, Eric, that makes sense. I mean, I didn't have trouble till I did. We'll see if I can survive it again. If it goes in again. Yeah, I'm thinking Thursday because Jeff and Laura, Alabama used to go. It'll be a truck stream though, you guys. More than, but I think we can bring in, I got to talk to Kelly about availability, but I think Thursday night might be a good time to do it. I know football's going to start happening for us, but it's fabulous. It's fabulicious. But Dad, I'll just build yours, and then the other guys that want to do one, listen. We're using base camps. That's what I'm using. That's what we're doing. We're fabbing it up. It is what it is right now. The neat thing about this one, so I had to cut out a ton of the bottom on that Land Rover to fit transmission and all this stuff. There is no floor in this one. So we're going to have to invent that. So there's some stuff I think me and Kelly got to figure out. But base camp. Click the link in the description. You get a base camp kit for $269. Get you, I think I should look at my orders because I ordered parts this week like 3 different times. I don't even remember what all I got coming, but I think I got another 2-in-1 power system and like a super good servo or whatever. So click my links if you're going to do this build with us, though. Get you a base camp kit, $269, and then if you want, I can put together a list if anybody wants to do this with us. That'd be cool. But I can, if I don't put the list together, it's no big deal. Just message me, email me, whatever like that, and I can tell you easily what it is. As long as the servo fits, you're good. As long as the motor is a 2-in-1, I think you're good. Especially for space. And we are going to all figure it out together. How certain things are going to get mounted and that kind of mess. Because we are inventing it as we go. And I don't know what kind of floor I'm going to use yet. I was thinking it might be an old license plate. It might be balsa. Me and Kelly have been finding files and printing them, having him print them. But we're not designing yet. And I would like to get good enough to do that kind of stuff. Man, that is chewed up. All right, listen, I'm not painting this. I'm not filling it. How much sharpening do I want to do? A little. All right, we're going to clean up this white stuff a little bit before I put the spinner on. I'm not going to paint and stuff, but I am going to at least try to hide this white. Down and dirty style. See, if I was in the garage, well, I can't spray paint in there either. One thing you're going to need for this, if you do the Cherokee with us, you better have Dremel tool. Dremel tool, drills, nothing crazy, but that's the kind of thing we're talking about. That's what I used. Cut off wheels, some grinding little bits on your Dremel tool, drill bits, a willingness to cut on a brand new chassis if need be to make things fit. I just hope this face stays on so I can hang it back up and it's in one piece. I've been looking at it with a broken prop on it, and I didn't remember the motor mount was loose until I brought this down to work on it. I don't remember what receiver I had in here, but I stole it for something. I think it was Futaba, dude. I don't know. Because if it was Futaba, I don't know why I would have taken it out. I'd have just left it. Almost done. It is all part of the fun, man. But without those tools, it's tough. Better than nothing. I got a lot of hats, but this hat looks just like the other hat that says ES on it. East side, the other one says ES. All right. New nut. Which there's a little bit of junk in the threads. Can't believe there's not a washer. It's a little nuts. I might have over tightened it last time. Who knows? And the new screw, 2mm for your mind. That's not a 2. But that is. There it is. Thick. I don't think 2 hours into the show that I feel like doing the receiver right now. There it is. Back in action. Yeah. Let's kick it. Yeah. I don't want to mess up my cowl flaps, which are simulated open on this. I'm pretty pumped to take this out again. FMS 1450 P40. Yep. And now we're going to just screw together real fast the Cherokee, Gladiator, Jeep. And then we're going to look up trimmers on the computer so I can show you what we're going for real quick. So I just have a handful of screws right here just as a mock-up. We're going to... Is that blown out on you guys? I bet it is. Come on. Seriously. Is that better? Man, it looks weird with the brand new shiny prop on it, and then everything else rolled gold. Let's try this. This might let me display it. Yeah. I think you can see that better now. Mayo on Wonder Bread. Little hot dog water action. Still more. Come on, man. Okay. Now it's so dark I can't see. So we're just going to do a few screws, just a couple, just to get it so you can see what's up. Oh man, are those not long enough? No. Maybe. What do you mean, my torch? Fabricator style? Well, let's just see. I really want to see this mocked up a little bit. Let's see if I can do it. I have not sourced the screws and stuff yet. Those might be too big. But also, maybe not. I think we'll get them started first right here. This is where I wish I had my magnet stuff. Okay. Little self tapper started. And we're just going to do it, get enough to mock it up a little bit. Ready, Hugh? Yeah, I just don't have any magnets laying around like I usually do. Whatever, what I got weak. I mean, I just got this today. It's not all here, but it's enough here to mock it and see. I need to run the holes out a little bit, honestly, probably with a drill. But if I can get enough to bite and show you something, I'd be happy. Hello. Perfect. Yeah, this is gonna be neat, man. This will be totally cool. And guys, I mean, I know I showed you guys the Rover last week. It's killer. And I got smoked. Kelly's buddy Dan drilled my car broadside with a truck with a bull bar, aluminum winch, whole thing on the front. Smoked me. Nothing happened to my truck at all. And man, this is such an iconic body because it's it's got this Jeep front end on it, that the grill that's just super. So that's only 2 screws in, and look how it's pretty good. I mean, there's some stuff like, and me and Kelly, we're new at this. Like in a perfect world, the seam would be somewhere else, but it's going to work out. We're slick enough to get this done. And I think there's going to be some Bondo involved on this actually as well. So, now are you seeing what I'm putting down here? I mean, come on. I want to fill just in the right there of it all. So there's something to screw to. Dude, it fits so good. And these lines will match up. Yeah, we may have to put the window's going to be interesting because it's curved, but I think it's doable, even with some of that plastic throwaway stuff that always comes with packages. But a little bit of work, I think, to get things straight and stuff. But on an old, rusty old truck, I think it's going to be great. I can make it look really good on my side, but I can't see. Yeah, that's a little better. That's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. And then when it's all done, you can hinge this or let it be, but Jeep. I'm just going to wedge it in there for now. Pretty sick. And I do a lot of box back stuff, so I'm pretty pumped up about doing a truck. And just mocking this up right now. And yeah, the bed needs a front to it. And that may be what we end up doing is a front. This is where I'm talking about license plates and stuff, because it'd be really easy then to screw it to the back of this. guys, we're getting close. We're not perfectly scale. We're scale-ish. So, is what it is. You know, we didn't design this. So we found this, and Kelly found it. And it's going to be sick. So I think it's going to be another small wheel kind of deal. Yeah, it looked, especially from with the washout and everything, it looks small. It could be cut out, you know, and who knows? We're gonna look at the real one in a minute, dude. I think, I mean, we may, if the bed gets a little bigger, I think that actually looks more scale too. But there's got to be something we got to close that up with, but still space it out at the same time. So I'm just guessing the wheelbase right now is like, bro, it's like 11 and a half. Eleven and well, this is not an exact science right now, guys. Honestly, hold on, watch this. And guys, this is super squat, so don't get it up in arms over the looks of this. But it's kind of a nice way to get the center hole measurement a little bit. I don't know. This may need to be bigger, but he ran out of bed space already, I think. Ooh. Little gap action. No, it looks goofy. Not do it. This is what I. Basically, this is goofy. I know. Just mocking. Just mocking. Getting a look at this, and I know it's you guys can't see what I'm doing, but just getting a look at this with the wheels centered in the where they want to naturally go in the arches. Looks different on your side. Yeah, man, this is 11. That's a short little wheelbase. We may need to get something else. I don't know. We'll spec it out, man. I don't know how much bigger. These are small tires already in a way. And the thing is, too, I mean, yeah, they're going to have to be way smaller. Way. I need to really look at those pictures. So these are already small in a way compared to what's normal fodder. I had a regular wheel. Look how big regular crawler wheels are. So I'm already smaller, but they're still smaller than this. And of course it's like 11, Philip, which is not very big. Like with ride height and stuff, that's about the gap it would be. The darkness, you can't win here with the light. So that's just centered there. That's full squat. So yeah, these tires definitely are kind of big. But you could actually you like them, Dad? I mean, they're maybe a little big, but we'll see what we can get. There's smaller tires. So these are 1.9 rims. There's a 1.7 and a 1.55. So if we get a smaller 1.55 and a tire, these are like 3.82 instead of that one I showed you, which is like a 4.75. Oh, no, these are like 4.19. But the ones on my Rover are like 3.82, not much smaller than this on the same 1.9s. But something like this, again, the light is absolutely horrible. These are tall. But I'm saying we can get I want to aim it at the camera for trueness. So the way these go, step down to this, we can step down again a little bit if necessary. Man. He may have, there may be another chunk of this because I thought this was supposed to be 13. There may be another 2 inches to this bed. I bet there is. Because that doesn't look, I mean, that's right. I bet there is. I bet there is. So I said it was 11. Check this out. I guarantee you there's more. So that is to the fender. It's like 2.25. So that means I got another 1.5, bro. So that makes it a 12.5, 12.3 kind of wheelbase, which means that's great because we're not going to be screwing with. We'll be able to use the stock links and stuff. Just for giggles, it probably looks all right. Except there's tail lights right here. I mean, something's a little weird, but proportionally, that's probably about right. Dude, I can't wait for the grill. Yeah, I will totally make it work, you guys. You have no idea. Yes, I will. But yeah, I'm such a nerd. I want to try to find the same tires and junk. Let's look at the trimmer's truck right now. We'll try to find some pictures. Hold on a minute. Okay, off the bench. 2.5 hours. We're about to wrap it. 14 of us. That's fine. I enjoy this. The planes, you just slap them together and they're done. Not much to them, but kick ass flying them. You know what I mean? This puts my head to work. The problems we're solving with these are so fun. We're really, yeah, Philip. I think I'm missing a piece. He didn't give me everything today because it's not all done. I think there's another piece to that bed because there's no way it's that big. What's up, Big Jim? More stock size. Yeah. Kind of more pedestrian looking, kind of like the Rover I've done, probably. Let me wrong mouse. Let's take a look at this trimmer's truck, man. Oh. Bro. The grill is just cool. All right, hold on. The one from Twister's pretty cool too, but this one from Trimmers has the step sides like we got. All right, I want a good shot of the side of it here. Let's see. We'll find it. That's a good picture. Okay, cool. I'll share this. That's a good one to look at. I don't know, man. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, that might be all the bed there is. Okay. Hold on a minute now. Yes, I did get the 262. I cannot wait. Share. All right, you can see it. That bed does look appropriate now. A little. Yeah, that window does need cut out, doesn't it? No problem. It can be done. That's the thing, dude. And if it's all rusty and junk, so what? We do the fire hydrant, the whole thing. Look at all that junk. Honestly, I could do shock. If I do a pile of junk in there, I actually could hide the shock towers in that bed. So those are pretty sweet tires. So I can get stuff like that. Man, that is interesting. So those tires are probably taller than the bed, just like mine are. My tires are barely taller than the bed. I bet those tires are here's how you do this. It's this. That's not far off. I mean, look at that. That is. Oh, that's how you do it right there. That's, bro, I'm not far off. Yeah, dude, diamond plate. These tires are not far off. The wheelbase is a thing. It's okay. So what? Maybe we make it an 11. No big deal. It's easier to take stuff away than it is to stretch it out and add it anyway. So, not the end of the world. That's the thing, guys. We're if you're doing this, we're gonna be learning as we go, and it's kind of interesting to see folks solve problems in different ways. Like me and Kelly did things differently. See, we need the fire hydrant and the thing. Sweet. Bro, the grill just kills me though. I love the grill on this. Oh, sweet, Fred. Still at it. Yeah, not for long. Dude, come on. Look at that grill. Oh. Yikes. Shackle reverse blocks are lifted with springs. So this is a forum. Somebody's got as many kind of source photos as they could. You know, so they could look at how to make this. Fun. We need some cowboys. There's definitely a gap, which of course there would be between the bed and the back of the cab. That is an interesting arch on that bed, though, isn't it? And this bed is different. It is not exactly the same, but it's trying. So, you know, it is what it is at a point. Mine's got, it's not step sides, but it's these big pronounced fenders. So I keep saying step sides. I'm sorry. These big pronounced fenders, but it's different than theirs. But that's okay. That's okay. And who knows? Maybe we'll be able to figure that out. It'd be great to get that. And I'm curious what grill we got coming. So we're gonna get close. That's the point. We're gonna get close. We're making stuff that isn't out there readily available. I want to see their suspension. Yeah. I've been willing to do a little bit of aluminum work, like with flashing on some of this stuff. Oh, see, it's very different. The way the sides angle out like that and have that curl over, it's different. What year is that Trimmers one? This one actually is a little bit more like what I probably got. A little bit. Bro, hold on. Wait a minute. This is that Tornado Twister movie. It's like yellow, and that's kind of hot. I wonder. It all depends on the grill I get, I guess. We may have to keep looking for this Trimmers one if mine grill looks different. Oh, I love the Trimmers truck though, the best. Come on, I want pictures, not this. Can you guys see what I'm showing you? This thing's got all kinds of equipment in it and stuff. Cleaner, more like what I got with the bed that matches the front, where the Trimmers one has that old school, almost like a Toyota or Willys, bed. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. So this one's long. Oh, man. More diamond plate. Dude, Dad's right though. The trimmers one is the one. It's very much almost a Willys. Very much. Yeah. I'm not mad about if it's a little short, but I feel like there easily could be more to that. It looks weird sitting here, but it's pretty close. I think that grill will be all right. We'll see. That's why I need to get one of these printers, man. I need to get one so I'm not bothering this Kelly to death. Because, man, I think a little resize and this and that, man, and you could get it what you wanted. You could make it. All right, guys, it's been about 3 hours. I'm rolling. Yep. Out of here. Appreciate you guys. So had a Golden Eagle 80. Man, send me a link to that or something, man. I want to see what one of those are. Okay, Dad. Yeah, call me later. There's some school stuff, whatever happening after school. I'm not going to be freed up till after 8 or something. Some painter's tape for mock-up. This one's a little harder to do that with. But, I mean, honestly, 2 screws and I can take that chassis off. Guys, hold on a minute. I'm sorry, dude. It's just too easy to do it, so I'm going to do it. Hold on. What the hell? I got to take it off anyway to, sorry, I know you guys want to go. I got to take some of this off anyway to do the lights that I'm going to do. These are a little bit smaller tires, by the way. See? They eclipse it. I will, Jim. I will. Let's set that thing on there. We're gonna do it. We're gonna set it on. We're gonna do it. I gotta pull a couple body pins. Which shouldn't be too bad. And then 2 screws. All right. We're going to put this Cherokee Gladiator dude on this chassis right now. I can't click those links, man. You got to email me because everybody else can. But what I'm looking at is through the StreamYard business, and I'm not able to do it the same. Does my dog need to go to the bathroom? Okay, and then one more body clip over here. Chabot, everyone have a good weekend. I know I did won money on a scratch off. Wife was out of town, cashed the ticket, spent the money on an E-Flight, A10 64 millimeter, and an FMS PA 113 stick. Congrats. If I can take the roof off, but I don't want to. And I don't need to because I'm slick. Check this out. Two screws and this sum again will be off, and we can set the actually this will be cool because I can show you where I cut everything. It's pretty slick the way I work this out on here. If I do say so myself. At this point, I just want to see this other chassis sitting on here. So, guys, so slick. That's that. And then I cut out the firewall and this for the transmission and this mess for the shock towers and stuff. Lights, lenses are in. They're not colored yet. These ones are starting to be. If you opt to open the StreamYard on YouTube, you can get the links. Yeah, I'm not smart enough. I'll break something. And then these little body posts are in the back through the chassis deal. And dude, I just got to do it at this point. A lot of cutting out needs to happen. Lots. So this gets cut out. And this is if you go with base camp stuff. Ooh, that is close though. If there's a lot of thinking and planning that goes into this stuff. And again, this one has been stretched out. This one would need brought in. Bro, that already looks cool. That's not awful. Definitely some adjustments to be done. And we're going to have to do all kinds of stuff to make it right on the... that's what I mean. The rear has to almost lose the shock towers and come with some kind of leaf spring mount business. But these are the fun problems to solve. Super fun to solve. But one thing about it is it makes you realize how nice it would be. That's better. How nice it would be to have. Oh, definitely the original was leaf sprung. The thing about these base camps is they're just so easy and they're kind of cheap. But if you're doing these scale hard bodies, it's almost like the transmission and the motor needs to be up here. And the back needs to get to a point where it just goes flat. and your shocks are either way outboard where they're going to hide, or you're leaf sprung. And what I really want to do, and Kelly and I have been talking about, is designing something to lose the gussets on these axles, but reinforce them and design it where it's going to receive U-bolts for the leaf spring mount, and then come off of places like here. There's already holes, but you probably have to make some new holes and shackle mounts, and same thing on the back. But if you do it right, you could make it fully adjustable. And I stretched this one out. This one is like, it's 13, and it's supposed to be a 12.3 or so. But lots of work to do. Lots of work to do. But yeah, I mean, now that the light's on, this is how cool is that? Now you can really see the cutouts. I got a fake Lexan body in here, interior. So that's kind of what you're seeing on the underneath. But a lot of cutting to make that go. And then my hood opens up for the electronics and access to the electronics, which are right there. But yeah, I cut this one out enough to make it sit flush. The floor of this truck sits, I cut out this bit, as you can tell, and this sits flush. And you can see the holes right here for the body posts. See them? The body posts go there. And I mount it, and it's firm up against the floor. And then the front of this chassis right there, the screws are still there in the front. The little screws, you can see them pegging down there. They screw right in. I wrecked today and broke a hinge. Easy fix though. Airplane hinges will fix it. But these holes here is where I screw it on. And it's firm. I can pick this son of a gun up by the windows. And a real one of these is supposed to be leaf sprung, but we made them perform. So that's kind of what, work with what you got. That's kind of what we're thinking about doing with, and I'm going to leave this undone because I got a light kit to put in it anyway. So that's going to be easier at a point. We ran the snot out of these today, man. So fun. Anyway, I need to figure out how to design stuff, because you get a $20 leaf spring kit at Amazon or something, and as long as you got the mounts, you can make it happen. I'm really happy with this one. I've never done anything like that before. So cool stuff. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, everybody who's interested. Hit me up. We could do a build along or something. I want to figure out how to do this truck bed without cutting the snot out of the truck bed, though. I mean, yes, we can 3D print a bunch of stuff in there, buy a bunch of stuff to cover up where the shock towers are, but I'd like to figure something else out. So, link to Hotmail. Awesome, thanks. It'd be cool to figure something else out. Even if, and I had some ideas for, so the problem with the shock towers now is they're too narrow in. So you could do things to get it out more, just on the other side of this. Some trickery, but you could do it. So if you moved it and you shortened these, you could do it. Where you kept coilovers and tucked them in the wheel well. But if you went straight rail chassis, you could do leaf springs. And if you don't cut the truck up, you're never going to get it flat back here like I had it on this. So you'll have to space this up, which is okay, but I'd rather not. So, but I didn't want to buy a $700 chassis either. I go with a 269. So it's a challenge, but it's a fun challenge. Enduro body with cantilever, that may be the way to go. Something. Let me look at these texts. Holy smokes, y'all have been sending me stuff. Let me look. Might as well. Rare short thrift side bed from a 63 Jeep Gladiator J20. It is rare. That's the one we want, though. Sick. Thanks, Brian. Ooh. Dang, Jim. That's new and fresh. Got a lot to learn, man, you know, but I'm into it. And the more I mess with this, the more I want to figure out how to braise almost. I make what I need. Just make it. I've not done any CAD work, so I don't know. But I feel like, man, if you can get, even if on those ladder chassis from Axial, even if you get to where you cut it off where the bend happens and you plug in a new piece of flat stuff and forget the C channel, just kind of hybrid it, sandwich, cripple sister it together, then you would have a flat back end to go underneath the bed. Just, like a real one. You could do body mounts, but you don't need them in these. You know what I mean? But if you had to do spacers, like if I have to do spacers on this Axial, which I might, to make that bed work, then fake body mounts. Jordan, I'll try that. Then fake body mounts might be nice. So once these shock towers are out of the way, I can come all the way down to this cross member, but I won't be all the way down on the back. But I could do fake like body mounts there as spacers. Then you're setting off like, you'd be off. If you did that, you'd be off like this, that high. It's hard to see. It's hard to see, but you'd be off. Half-inch body mounts. 1/2 inch body mount, space up the body. It's not awful, actually. Sometimes you got to put shit upside down to get a look at it. It's actually a great idea. I'm sorry, you guys. This is how it goes. Ooh. Starts getting real. Holy smokes, bro. That's not awful. I mean, the wheelbase can be fixed. I'm going to stretch that body out, man. That looks goofy. It's not bad. I wonder if I could aluminum flash make the bed I want. Sick. Lots of problems, but it's good to look at it because your head will work on it. And then you'll get an idea and you'll see if it works. And it's neat. All right, that is all. There's a flashlight on over here, like a fool. SC 1-inch body. I did add cantilever suspension. Sweet. A hardened nozzle can print ABS, PLA with legit carbon. At this point, you can fab anything. Yeah. At this point, if I did get a printer, I want the biggest print bed they make. I think folks are liking that bamboo lab steel. I know Harley and Scale Builders Guild do, but dude, Kelly's working it out with I don't know if it's an Ender or a Creality. I forget what he's got, but pretty neat. Pretty neat. Yeah, I don't even mind doing hybrid. Like, if that trimmer's bed needs to be made, I think it could be. Styrene and aluminum, you know what I mean? To get aluminum flashing to get that roll, how scale would that be? If it was metal, come on. Appreciate you guys. I lost my mouse. Where the hell's my mouse? All right, this way I can end the show. TPU, thick as your leaves. Yeah, how cool, man. It'd be neat to come up with a kit that guys could do a build along with you. There's going to be some finish work on this one, though. I didn't really do much to that. I was just happy with how it was. A lot of straight surfaces and printed in multiple pieces. This one here, man, he let it run too. I mean, he did it. He's doing a great job with these. But I'd like to learn how to edit the file. The Bamboo X1 Carbon, Fred, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, I got to work tomorrow too, man. Early. All right, guys, see you later. We're out of here in 5. Hanger Rats forever. 3 later. You're too good to be forgotten. Thanks for walking down memory lane with me today. We will see you next time. Bye now. Oh, there's windows up here. I can't even close it. Boom. Thanks, fellas. See ya. Bye.